should go get coffee. Tell me you don't need nobody. Heard it before, photocopy. You're so sad, so what? We're all sad. Sweet thing, I hope you find that feeling. How come you're always leaving? You love to walk away. How I sleep in, don't let like you've been eating. You both know where this is leading. You love to walk away. You love to walk away. All night waiting for you. 3 flights, dehydrated and sand cars. They all keep waiting for you. All night, baby, all night. You said we should go get coffee. Tell me you don't need nobody. Heard it before, photocopy. You're so sad, so what? We're all sad. Sweet thing, I hope you find that feeling. How come you're always leaving? You love to walk away. How I sleep in, don't look like you've been eating. You both know where this is leading. You love to walk away. You love to walk away. How I sleep in, don't look like you've been eating. Both know where this is leading. You love to walk away. You love to walk away.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another listening to your song recommendations stream. This is part 2. Part 1 was yesterday, and there were a lot of song suggestions, so I couldn't really fit all of them into one stream. Therefore, we are here today again. We'll see how long the stream will be. There are so many suggestions to go through, and I really hope that I can get through all of them tonight, but I might actually not be able to because there are so many. However, I'm just in the mood to hear what all of you have suggested. The submissions are currently closed because the waiting list is so long. So we'll just get right to it really and start listening to some songs for tonight. Hope everyone can hear me fine. I just realized my microphone is way over here. Should probably move that. It's a bit closer now. So hopefully that works fine. We're just gonna listen to the songs. The thing is, like, it's Monday, so, and usually Monday is kind of like one of the days that I really, like most weekdays, I really want to get to the gym before they close. So I kind of want to round this off at around 9:30, which is in 84 minutes. I think we can fit a lot of songs within that time frame, and if we haven't fit all of them in there, I guess we just gotta do another one. I mean, this seems to be popular demand, really, and all of you are super into it, which is just incredibly cool. I have the list of all of the song suggestions in front of me. Where we left off last time was Multi Picklehead. We started with Multi Picklehead's first song suggestion. Had the perfect closer really to yesterday's stream with A Million Gruesome Ways to Die, which was quite the experience. The next suggestion, which will be the first one of tonight, is a song called Shadowborn by Sawanu. Wait, let me just look it up. Shadowborn by Sawayo. I can't find this. Shadowborn Sawanu Hiroyuki. Okay, Sawanu Hiro. Ah, there it is. Okay, found it. Let's see what we got. So this is a 3-minute long song. Perfect kind of length, really, to be able to get through as many songs as possible. Like the 7-minute ones, they take up a lot of time, of course. As I just stumbled upon this, where is it possible to send in song recommendations? At the moment it's closed because there are too many to get through. But if I do more of these streams in the future, maybe they won't just like stack up like they have today. So yeah, be on the lookout for more in the future. We'll see when I open up again. I might. Anyway, we're gonna listen to Shadowborn here. First time for me anyway. I don't know anything about the artist or the song, so let's listen.
I check myself cause I should be dead. The ranks of frames still inside my head. The blue facade slowing, turning red evil. The life supports punctuate.
There's something about the rhythm of this song that's kind of intriguing.
The day to come, the truth is black like obsidian seeker. Medicine. Get tough, don't back out. Time to
7/8, isn't it? Yeah, it's 7/8. Okay, cool time signature. Love that. Bit of a weird vocal performance so far. Production is a bit on the weaker side here, has to be said. I get the concept. It wants to be really grand, very explosive, but the production is not particularly convincing in my ears. Flow is good here. I like how the drumming is very kind of strong in here. The drumming in the continuation there. It's quite melancholic altogether, which, you know, I'm kind of usually a fan of. Yeah, playful. A lot of it kind of hits here as well. It has a very distinct rhythm to it. It's quite catchy in that regard, I'd say. Let's actually take a look at when this song is released. 2025? Oh wow. I kind of like, in my head, sorry, this is not meant as like negative thing, but in my head I felt like, this is probably like made in like maybe 2012, 2013, because the production was very much in that kind of vein of the way that the music sounded like then. Like the synths were very just kind of focused on being quite airy and not particularly like hard-hitting in that sense. I feel like this is definitely a song that could have been definitely boosted in terms of the polish to just hit harder during the choruses. But yeah, it's a bit different than that in what this one sets out to do, because it goes more for like the fuller sounds, particularly in the synth work and like the white noise and whatnot. So that's kind of interesting. Love the kind of concept with the 7/8 time signature that really creates a nice rhythm to start off the song with as well. It makes it stand out quite a bit. And it definitely had some atmospheric qualities to it. Thank you very much for sending that one in, Multi-Picklehead. We got one more from you. It also looks Japanese in terms of the artist name anyway, Chihiro Onitsuka, with the song This Silence Is Mine, and you actually put a little asterisk on it because it's 7 minutes long, so it is indeed. It's right here. Let's actually take a look before we start. This is from 2013, okay. So this one's a bit older. Let's see what we got. Hopefully the audio is balanced quite well as well, that you hear my voice and you hear the song just right. And if you want me to shut up during the song, let me know. Again, it's very atmospheric. I think you have a vibe of your songs here, ones you recommend. Wide pads, really building in some suspense in here. Sing along instead. I like that kind of chord interval that they go from between the two chords. It's certainly doing an attempt of like getting some world building in here. Feels quite captivating in that sense. Strings joining in. I like this kind of key melody that it's going for as well. It's definitely like continuously in here. It's the constant in here, so it kind of becomes a full circle because of it. Yeah, this music box sound, yeah, very nice. I really like the strings. They develop quite nicely here. It's nice. The fade work there. Impactful kind of dynamic hits here. It's dramatic. I like the drumming here as well. Definitely feel like this could go very grand towards the end here. It's carefully building, definitely. Kind of heard a little bit of guitar in here, aren't we? Yeah, for sure. The rhythms combine well. Also start to elevate as well. I definitely feel the build in here. Strings kick in as well here. It's like the different layers just getting on top of each other throughout. It's incredibly cinematic, has to be said. Builds very well as well. I do see your point, Rodmorg. It's kind of long getting there, but if you're immersed into it, I think that you're definitely hooked by it. There we are, another layer. Strings at the very top. You know what I really love right now? Like an electric guitar coming in here. Still waiting for that electric guitar. It hits hard vocally here, definitely. Some guitar in here now. I expected a bit more of it, but it's here. We thank you for that. Also hear like these breaths coming in. They're very panned out. It's kind of cool. What a way to cut it off. You know, that was it's like very much kind of like a long build up throughout the whole thing. And I do like how it gradually expands, definitely. A lot of drama in there, a lot of kind of melancholia in it as well. I think I'd find myself very immersed by it, but it is a very long listen, and maybe I don't think that it develops quickly enough throughout. Maybe it's, you know, an issue with the attention span. But I definitely expected like the very final part of the track to just kind of kick into gear even more with some electric guitar there. The layer came in, but would have probably loved like just some kind of screeching solo there towards the end. You just feel the feedback of all of the sounds coming together and creating like a really hard-hitting finish. I feel betrayed. There's no payoff. It's a bit of an anticlimax really for the song. I'm intrigued by it for sure. Yeah, quite the experience to listen to. Thank you very much for sharing that one, Multi Picklehead. Quite a different set of songs that you sent in here. I just still have A Million Gruesome Ways to Die in my head, and just comparing it with these two that we heard now, it's kind of interesting, let's say. Thank you very much for sending those in. I'll move on. We got actually 3 suggestions in a row from the Elect Islander, and one thing I realized is that if you do send in songs and if you want to send in suggestions, the preferred way to do it, for me anyway, would be if you sent all of them within one. Like you tip once, like, and then you tip the amount required for the amount of songs instead of sending 3 separate ones. And this is solely for the reason that maybe I'm greedy, but the thing is that the PayPal takes a cut every time you send in money. So basically, for one, like when you submit for €1, PayPal takes 37 cents off of that. But if you submit €3, PayPal takes 42 cents. So if you want to support me further, you just group all of them together into one tip or one donation, basically. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. You don't have to follow that. You don't have to do that. But it's just good to know, maybe. Let's see. The first song that the Elect Islander suggests is called Amar Pela Metade by Kalema. And there's a French version, but I guess we'll listen to the one that you sent in here. So let me just copy that title and throw it into Spotify. And it's right here. I see the French version right below it, but we'll listen to the original. Hopefully that works fine. It's from 2024, so quite a recent tune. And let's check it out.
Nada mais sobrou. O que te fazia falta não faz mais. Por mais que eu tente não compreendo.
I like these kind of rhythms. Very vibey. Guitar in the right ear, I see. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Great harmonies.
Se ao menos tu deixasses toda a minha dor a vencer e só depois jogavas fora o amor que eu te dei.
Nice dynamic vocal performance as well. Great little fill there. This is very relaxing and vibey. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. It's so smooth. I love like how detailed the guitar is throughout as well. Just scattered details here and there. The vocal is so sweet as well. Yeah, this is my kind of thing. I gotta say, very enjoyable. Great flow in it as well, really. Love the guitar detailing. Think the vocal harmonies are very strong. Melodically up my alley as well. And that percussive beat, it's charming. It's definitely heard before, but it works. It's effective. Nice little bass swap there. That's cool. New vocalist for the outro? And the radio filter to finish the song. That's cool. Yeah, really, thank you for sending that one in. I'm saving that one. I really am. This was very enjoyable for me. It's not like the most explorative or intriguing song out there. It's just really vibey and very, very chill and laid back, while also having that cool pulse and energy to it. I'm definitely, you know, just lying on the beach with a drink and just vibing. Yeah, exactly what you just said, Alipan. Sitting on a beach terrace as the sun goes down, drinking a rum and coke. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm heading I'm heading to Morocco soon again. I'll bring this song with me and I'll just hang out on the terrace with a rum and coke, listening to this for sure. Vibey, very vibey. Thank you very much. Let's see. Next one up. I feel like we're seeing a pattern with the language on the songs submitted here, because the next one is called Gosto de Ti by Nininho Vaz Maia and Cristiano Maia. So let's listen to what this one sounds like from 2021. All right.
Logo pela manhã, logo pelo acordar.
Definitely highlighted the vocal in this opening.
Saudades do meu tano, saudades me vai matar.
Okay.
Logo pela manhã, logo pelo acordar.
Why does this remind me of like the opening of Golden Boy? I have no idea why. There's just something about it. Oh, rhythm picks up very nicely here. Just a very subtle piece of energy in there with how the keys are moving.
Eu gosto de ti e eu gosto de ti. sabe que é verdade e eu gosto.
This sounds like it's about to go very digital.
Gosto de ti, sabe que
Those are some very synthesized chords.
eu gosto de ti, sabe que é verdade.
Heavy synthesis on this. Definitely going for the vibey songs here, like the Islander. Strong rhythm from the guitar. Very nice how that goes with the drumming. That La Chispa. You could imagine, right? Very similar vocal style. Wonderful harmony here. Very nice. It's very vocal central for sure. All about the vocal storytelling here, I'd say. I hear what you mean with the triangles, Tony. Little detail. It's the little things, you know. Layered with a very processed vocal there. Cool closure. That's nice. Again, vibey. Really, like just nice rhythms combining, very vocal central, that song. All about that kind of vocal carrying the song through. Very enjoyable at that. I did enjoy that quite a bit, really. Rodmorg, to answer your question, I know you would happily pay, and I know you really want to recommend songs, which I appreciate. The thing is that we just have so many to get through. I would suggest that I will do more of these streams. So just save it for the next one. I would probably suggest, because we got a lot of songs to get through, and as I said, I kind of want to be able to have fit time to head to the gym before they close tonight, really. So yeah, that's kind of my feeling right now, to be honest. But I appreciate your interest in it. I'm moving on to the third song from the Elect Islander, the final one, and that one is called Sentir Saudade by Cura and Bia Cabos. So let's see what this is. A bit different from the other two. This one sounds very much more focused on electronica. You hear it from the vocal immediately. It's so processed. Like those kind of stabs. Yeah, you know this. You always know that I would like a song like this. So deeply brewing bass walk here. Love the little arpeggio lines there. Yeah, this is dynamic little percussive hits. Oh, the vocal chops as well. Can we get it again? Okay, not this time. Yes, the descending manner of this. Okay. Yeah, lovely. Great rhythms. This is a very, very intriguing listen. It's not particularly explorative or anything, it's just very, very enjoyable for me anyway.
Será que toda a gente é livre para sentir saudade?
I really would have liked some more of these vocal chops that they had there in the first verse.
Sentir saudade. Levo o teu olhar à rua e as pedras da calçada.
And that little synth bass line as well.
Tudo no
Ba-da-dum.
e volto para casa. Será que toda a gente é livre?
It's very subtle here, you know?
Será que toda a gente é livre para sentir?
Very, thank you for sending that one in. I really enjoy that. It stands out quite a bit. It's a very subdued song. It doesn't really go in, like, it's not particularly dynamic, it's not particularly explosive, it's not particularly energetic. It's just incredibly laid back and still with that kind of subtle and deep pulse to it that just pushes the song forward, which is really, really cool. I very much like that. That's yeah, that's very much up my alley. I'd love to hear something like that. You know, just I'm not a I'm not a club person, but I'm very much a just vibing in a bar with a nice drink and just hanging out and talking and just taking it easy. I'm that kind of guy, and this in the background, somewhere warm, you know, just being in the moment and hearing this on the speaker. That's like my dream scenario. I think that was a lovely, lovely suggestion. It's a foot tapper. Yes, it's a foot tapper. Absolutely. Thank you for sending that one in. Thank you for sending all three of those in, Elect Highlander. Thank you very much. We're moving on to the next one. Not a Portuguese song this time, I believe. The next one is by Disclosure, which is a group that I quite enjoy, quite a bit. If you don't know Disclosure, I think you should definitely look them up. They have some pretty sick production quality on their songs. This one from George. George submitted 2 songs yesterday, and this is the third one that he submitted. And he says, one last suggestion, I promise. You might have listened to this song before, but I'm curious to hear your deep analysis on it. Oh, don't expect me to do that. Higher Than Ever Before by Disclosure from their last album, Alchemy 2023. I have actually not listened to this album by Disclosure. However, I really like them. So I'm not familiar with this song, but they have some songs like back in... Okay, let's actually look this up. 2013, they made an album called Settle with some really, really top-tier produced EDM songs. And if you ever want to hear a proper banger, I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure, but a song that's stuck in here for the rest of my life. It's called When a Fire Starts to Burn by Disclosure. It's a very fun listen. However, that's not the song we're listening to now. Now we're listening to Higher Than Ever Before. So let's hear what it's like. Rodmork's very excited, it seems. A lot of contrasting rhythms going on here. I love how they're like so different in velocity as well. It's just more closed here, and then they're all out kind of open hi-hats on this one. And then closed, open. That's a nice vocal sample. I just love the kind of, what do you say, the very bright tone of it on top of this. It's obviously not going to be melodically very varied, but it just adds a little bit of presence there. Okay. Incredibly distinct sound design on this plot, you know? You want to focus on the rhythm that it kind of creates as well. There's definitely a bounce in this. I think we can all sing along to this song by now. Stop it. Playing around so much with dynamics, you know? It's a lot of fun. I love how they switch up the percussion as well. New sound design coming out of nowhere here, really. Yeah, very interesting listen altogether. They're having a blast putting these songs together. You just know they do. I was not familiar with this song before. Let's actually take a look if it's... Can we see? It seems to be the most popular from the new album. They're not really racking up the same amount of plays as they used to, which is kind of unfortunate. But it definitely had that recurring vocal line to just kind of tie the song together. A lot of playful details with the percussion, how it switches up throughout. Fresh sound design kind of being their thing, really. Like if you listen to Disclosure quite a bit, their sound design is usually one thing that really sets them apart from a lot of other artists. I would say that Disclosure and also Flume, if anyone's familiar with Flume, kind of paved the way in a particular sound design of just very sweeping synth work, and a lot of emphasis on distinct and very crisp percussion. Yeah, and enjoyable, that one from Disclosure here. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for just kind of letting me know that they had a pretty recent album. I wasn't aware of it, so thank you. Let's see what's up next. We got let's see, two songs from Bruno. Bruno shared one song that's his Current Obsession. Let's see, that's a very long link here. So let's start with the Current Obsession. Maybe I will also get obsessed with it. Let's see. I have no idea how I'm supposed to be pronouncing this. Anyone want to give it a go? Inwocacja by Sanah and something Polish. Grzegorz Gawiński. Yes. Okay. Let's take a listen. From 2025. Very recent release here.
Panno święta, co jasnej bronisz Częstochowy.
You just know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Świecisz bramie, ty co gród zamkowy. Nowogródzki ochraniasz z jego wiernym ludem. Jak mnie dziecko do zdrowia.
What a beautiful vocal, really. It's so isolated in here.
Panno święta, co jasnej bronisz Częstochowy.
Someone brought in the monks.
Oh
my God. Yeah, I'm bumping this up, I don't care. The crisp percussion as well.
Ile cię trzeba cenić, ten tylko się dowie, kto cię straci. Kto cię straci.
This electric guitar, very, very subtle, but just a little bit of presence in here. Kind of overpowering in volume as well.
Całej ozdobie widzę i opisuję, bo tęsknię po tobie.
I love that guitar work. It's so simple, but so effective. It adds so much to this. What's that? Just the detailing. Very immersive. This acoustic guitar is very consistent throughout. It's the same thing throughout the whole thing. It's just this kind of relying pulse that we got. I love this choir of just very deep voices filling out the soundstage here. So cleverly arranged in that regard. I'm sorry, but her vocal delivery is immaculate. Where are the chords going? Where are we going? This continuation is so unexpected. We're heading into a completely new wave of the song. Where did all of this come from? A beautiful guitar solo. I'll stop it. Okay. I can't even comment on it. I mean, it just went completely out of its concept, like for the final minute and a half. It just kept evolving and kind of changing its whole tone, really. Because you definitely felt, I'm just jumping in here. Obviously, like, this part of the track is very dramatic and kind of, particularly like, where does the hit comes? Like, this moment. This build, the vocal is so beautiful as well. Drum fills. That's one of those like 10 out of 10 moments of introducing a full soundscape, because everything came together in the most convincing way. Super well produced in making sure that all of these instrumental inputs just really hit. And then the song just kind of unexpectedly developed from its very dramatic tone into something quite uplifting, really. I did see you call it a bit Queen-like, or Queenie there, Alipan. And yeah, it does kind of develop into that. And it's really like just the way that these chords move away from being very focused around what we've gotten used to in the early half of the song. And then it just kind of develops into something more uplifting, something more warm. And so I'm really intrigued by that. It's a proper progressive listen, like the song develops heavily. And I did see someone, who was it, George, can Poland send this? Like, what? Why can't we, should we throw in a word? We got Sanah and Grzegorz Skavinsky. I'm throwing in a word to TVP to get on this. I mean, this song was 5 minutes long, so they can't send this. But that would be... That I loved that. I really loved that. I can't forget to save. I always forget to save songs, you know. But yeah, I'm saving that one. Focus on Jim, next song. Okay, let's see. Okay, so next up we got... let's see. Marky Lee says, I'm not sure if you accept applications with multiple songs this time. That's actually one thing that I probably should change, because it would be better to just do like, okay, everyone can suggest one song per session, you know? That would probably be better. But for now, we're just going with what we have. Here are 3 songs I would like to share with you. It's, please review Event Horizon if there's time limits. Okay, Marky Lee has a preferred song by Ethan Grusker. There are 3 songs by the same artist. No, two songs by the same artist, and then one by Younha, which is a group I'm familiar with. But let's start with Event Horizon. Absolutely. Let's see. 2020, okay.
Like a radio tower on another moon.
Okay.
Sending signals out into the universe.
Ethan.
Reaching out for anything.
Ethan, mate, what are we doing here?
I see you sitting right there.
It's very jazzy.
At the edge of the room.
You hear the drumming. It's kind of the wisps.
You're dreaming about.
And the chords moving all over the place.
Decoding you.
Bass follows that pattern.
Behind the event horizon.
Andy would love this.
See what you really are. You're a dark star.
What? How do you even delve into this? It's just completely free-flowing.
With a little I know. I said you
Incredibly
took it too
abstract in
far.
both composition and arrangement.
Oh, I'm sure beyond the shadow of a doubt that we haven't said anything at all. So here's a plastic flower with a get well soon. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about it. I wanna know if you are faking it too.
flowing incredibly intriguingly. That is quite the experience. It's unlike most things I've heard, I will be honest. I'm very much intrigued to hear more from Ethan here. This is one of the like not as popular of his songs from this album, it seems. It was incredibly abstract and just did its own thing throughout the whole thing, really. And I can see that the next song that you've suggested, Marky Lee, is also by Ethan Gruska. So I'm just kind of intrigued to see what that one's like now. Because I don't really think, like this song, Event Horizon, I really struggle in really making my mind up of what I think about the track. Because it's so free-flowing and completely in its own ballpark. It doesn't follow any framework or formulas. Heavy creativity with just the way that the song progresses and the different chord intervals. And I mean, the vocals were kind of just free-flowing on top of it all as well. Quite a surreal listen, really. Maybe that's what he's going for. And maybe Dialing Drunk here, which is the next song by Ethan Gruska we'll listen to, maybe that's more of the same. Let's find out. I'll tell you one thing, that the sound on this piano is lovely. It's lovely-dovely. It's like getting wrapped up in a blanket.
I have been searching for the cure. Please, how can I ever heal you from the pain that
That's a great vocal carrying this.
Why am I unable? Is it because I am the source? A seed.
You know, a jazz bar with this guy on the stage.
Can't bear a tree that blocks the light from shining in. I can feel the ground is sinking. I can see you cutting ties. I close my eyes. I try to see the
lovely chords.
the
And the melody going on top of that as
as
well.
the heavens up above. Hey, why doesn't love conquer everything? I thought I heard you singing.
The piano picks up a little bit in the energy there as well. Definitely playing around a lot with the movement of the song, for sure.
And all along, I guess I knew I'd pay the cost. I was asleep while driving, and when faith is blind, you can't help getting lost. I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to let go for just a while.
It's a beautiful melodic
This
line.
feels like exile. It could just be the alcohol in my blood. It's rushing through me like a flood. Darling, drunk to say I love you more than anything.
descending yet. Wait, we finish up there? We're not descending back to the root note. No, we're not. Again, incredibly, you know, what do you say? Very, trying to think of the word. Independent? Is that a good word to explain it? I mean, this is so clearly just kind of done from an artistic side of just sitting down and just letting your feelings do all of the work. I mean, it's obviously an incredibly skilled musician who sat down to perform this because he knows all the movements of how to transition between the different chords in a way that you both take you by surprise but also resolve in a convenient way and in an understanding way, and that just sounds good, you know. And the way that his vocals kind of carry the song forward as well. Very dynamic performance. It's very scaled back and quite intimate, but then you got these small sections of the song where the elevation just hits and you feel like, wow. The melodic line here plus the way that the vocals elevate in tone, just feel like, oh, that's beautiful. That's quite the listen. I really want to put that in my in my playlist. So let's do that. I don't think this is a song that I would, you know, just seek out to listen to at any time, but in the right mood and in the right setting, I feel like I kind of felt like, exactly like you said, Toipa, I kind of felt like I fell in love in a way, not like as extreme as love, but you know, I just felt like I felt so comforted with it. It just felt like a warm hug, and I love that. So thank you so much for sending that one in, Mark Lee. We got one more from you. It's by Younha, which is I'm pretty sure this. Wait, let me actually double check. So Younha. Why do I reckon? Yeah, it's a Korean artist. But what song have I heard by Younha here? I really should know, but I think I don't have it in my head. Anyway, this song is called Dark Cloud, and it's the final one from Mark. Yes, Ylivoi Marknen. I did listen to that, and I actually shared a few thoughts on it on the Discord server, in case you missed that. My main takeaway from the album was that it was really cool, but it didn't feel like every song really had a purpose to be on there. It definitely felt more like a collection of fun songs that they put together instead of actually purposefully putting together an album of songs. That was my main takeaway. Some of the songs I definitely saved, but it definitely felt more like an album full of, you know, just good singles that you want to save, and then some that you'll just put to the side. That's kind of my feelings toward it. Okay, let's listen to Dark Cloud here by Younha. It's a very nice and pretty sound on the guitar, I'd say. Nice how it puts on the backbeat. You kind of becomes that response to the piano beat. Heavily focused on a very beautiful vocal here early on. Quite a wide little drum kit here. Was panned well with the fill there. The acoustic guitar in the left ear. Vocal delivery is stunning. It's quite, you know, by the books, predictable in terms of the instrumentation in here. It's definitely within the same vein of a lot of Korean ballads, but what sets it apart, beautiful vocal, definitely. Melodically flows well as well. It's just very satisfying to listen to, I'd say, and incredibly pretty. great elevation to kind of transition the parts together. Still got this guitar coming in on the 3, is it? Yeah.
참 보고 싶어 시들어버린 꽃 찢겨져 버린 맘 부서져 버린 날 두고 떠나간다면 홀로 남겨진 나는 오늘도 있어
That's a nice build. Drumming's percent, like how the guitar is the layer. It's kind of nice how the chorus is relying on this whispery vocal style, while she's just screaming her her lungs off in the harmony. That's very pretty. She's singing about missing someone, Grandma. I got that much. There's a lot of bobo chippa in the song. What even is this instrument they're using here? It almost sounds like an electric guitar, but it's too siren-like for that. And it's like sweeping between the notes. Interesting. Quite a simplistic guitar finger pick to finish the song. Okay. Alright. I mean, I've definitely heard a lot of songs exactly like this one, but it definitely hits me. Like, I'm very fond of songs like these. Like, I think if you want a very what do you say? Like a very what should I call it? Quite an intriguing music industry. I think Korea is one of the main countries you could really direct your focus at, because they absolutely know what they're doing in terms of actually being quite complex in composition, while also being incredibly accessible with both production and arrangement. There's just something about it, like they do clever things within their music in terms of the music theory behind it, that makes the song kind of get their own little identity. What happens though is that a lot of the songs obviously share the same ideas in how to compose. So maybe like if you listen to too many of them, you don't find it that interesting anymore. But it's cleverly written for sure, and I find it effective because of that. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Elect Islander. I only listened to one of Bruno's songs. Terribly sorry about that. I'm sorry. We'll definitely fix that. The other song was Brazilian that Bruno discovered today, which was yesterday, and might be appreciated here, you say. So maybe like a lot of the viewers will like this one. It's called Todo Dia by Terraplana from 2025. Indeed, 11,000 plays. I don't know where you find this, but sure. Yeah, let's take a listen. I hear an electric guitar that I'm very fond of right from the beginning. Again, like this whispery vocal style. Need some older songs. I mean, some of them are quite timeless though, the ones we've listened to. It's very dreamy so far, this one. Very moody tonight. Yeah. That's a nice little line. Different vocalist. Sound design on the guitar is very strange, and they also kind of used a whammy bar here, aren't they? feels like a variation in the drumming here. Nice. I like those small little guitar transitions there, like how the entire instrumental is cut out, but just the guitar line going up and down there. It's a nice way to connect it. Gives it an identity too, I'd say. Nice. Percussion picks up. Very cool. I approve. Another layer. The electric guitars coming in here with a bit more distortion. It's a nice melodic line as well from that electric guitar. Okay, descending for the final one there. That's another layer of some rhythm in there. I'll say it again, I think this sounds very dreamy. I'm immersed. That's a really cool drum pattern, actually. Oh, whoops. We're not listening to that one as well. No, but that song had a lot of cool things about it, really. Very dreamy, kind of a big soundscape, but it's very much focused on sounding quite unpolished. But that's kind of its selling point as well. It feels Shed-like. Do you get, like, I have an expression that I usually use that's called like shed music. Usually it's derogatory, but it can also be very charming. But it's basically like songs that you feel like they were produced in a shed. And I mean that's kind of the feeling that I get from this one, because its complete selling point is the fact that it sounds unpolished, it sounds raw, and that's kind of the emotion that they want to transmit. So that is quite intriguing. I did enjoy that. Todo Dia by Terraplana. Thank you for sending that one in as well, Bruno. Now I haven't missed any songs, I think. I'll just double check all the songs so far that we've listened to. I got them through all of them. There are still, let's see, so it's 2112. I really want to get Shed or Garage, both. Why are you wearing a zip-up shirt? It's only zip-up until here. You see? The zip-up finishes here. I don't know. It's just a shirt I got very, very cheaply. But I do like the texture. You know? So don't mind me. Very random question, but thank you, Rodmore, for sending that in. Let's actually double check. So it's 2112. I really want to start driving towards the gym at 2130 at the latest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I've gotten 2 more songs today from Asterios. I didn't even realize the link's not open. How did you get those in? Okay, so I have 8 songs. I'm not going to be able to get around to all of them. I guess we just got to do another one. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. Yeah, let's do 3 more tonight. Okay? 3 more tonight. And then I'm leaving. And then we'll just do another one to get the final ones through as well. And I'll probably open more suggestions. So you can submit more suggestions for the next one. So we get, I'd say like around, how many songs have we listened to today? Let's actually just double check. 5, 6, 8, 11. Okay, so we'll listen to 14 in total. So I'd say somewhere around like 12 to 15 per stream would be a decent number, I think. So let's get to the next one here. Nothing happens when I search the link to it. What's going on here? El Papiro Dependiente sent a link. Open Spotify. And then when I paste it into Spotify. It doesn't find... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one is Poligrafo Baccara, a Basque language band called Beri Charak. I don't know how to pronounce this, but yeah, it's Basque, which is really cool. I haven't listened to much Basque music, but I'm looking forward to listening to this. From 2014. Okay, let's take a listen.
Ikasteko presa daukateta artisauaren marmolezko egonarria.
You know I like these kind of guitar openings.
Kalera baino lehen guztion antzera eguneko maskara aukeratzen.
Cool rhythms there. That's a nice syncopation.
Barneko galderei entzun gorre egiteko edo horiek denak behingoz kolpe bakarren.
There's a lot of passion in that voice as well. Very fun bass walks in there. A very, very big and grand collective soundstage here. This is a great identity to it, I would say. And I love those bass walks. They're somewhat hidden in the mix, but they definitely put some energy into it all. That's a strange transition for sure. Not sure what to make of that. Cool fills. I like that. Yeah, but Crystal Fighters didn't sing in Basque, did they, Rodmorg? Again, these choruses are really pleasant. Very satisfactory soundstage on them. I like the vocals as well. It's really nice. It's quite reminiscent of what I've grown up listening to, I gotta be honest. Okay, kind of a brand new section here. I like the drumming in here, it's very nice. The bass walk is quite prominent as well, which is good. We've got the open crashes. I was kind of expecting this part to go a bit harder, maybe. Maybe we're building towards something like that. A nice line from the guitar here. Quite catchy. Okay. Sound effects. Yeah, it flows very well. I like these choruses a lot. They're very enjoyable. Just lying back and enjoy it by now, really. Great guitar input here as well. Speaking of FIFA road mode, this one would fit in there perfectly. That was definitely something that I enjoyed. I'll tell you that much. It's incredibly, I would say, I'm not going to say it's nostalgic to me, because that wouldn't really be the correct word, because I've never heard this song before and I've never listened to Basque music in Basque before, but it just had that very kind of, I wouldn't say old-fashioned sound about it, but it had this kind of mid-2000s soft rock sound that I definitely grew up with. And I'm very, very fond of it. And it just felt like very satisfactory, particularly during those choruses. It just really worked. You're right, but you know FIFA nowadays don't like these sorts of songs. Yeah, this would have fit in like FIFA 2011, somewhere around there. But I don't think this song was released by then. But anyway, I guess this song is about how fact checkers are sometimes wrong. I would not know because I don't speak Basque, but I'll take your word for it. I did like it, El Papiro Dependiente. Thank you very much for sending that. Patricia with a very strange question out of nowhere that has nothing to do with the stream, but I'll still look at it. UK or Sweden win Eurovision 2025? Can France win? I don't think UK has much of a chance, Patricia, if I'm completely honest. Sweden seems to be the favorites in the odds, which kind of surprises me, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really started to consider which song I think will win. We'll see. I'm moving back to the song suggestions. Next up is one from Kevin, who of course can't be with us right now. He was working today, but he said he was gonna watch the stream in post. So, hello, future Kevin. We're about to listen to FIFA 2011. I think you mean FIFA 12. Why? Why? Anyway, hello, future Kevin. Hope you're looking forward to us listening to your song. Or this, not your song, but the song that you submitted. Oh, you submitted a YouTube link. Wait, is the song really not on Spotify? Kevin, good thing you put the title of it. Okay, so it's on Spotify as well. Okay, this is the strangest thing I've ever seen. So the song that Kevin has submitted, on Spotify, it's 2 minutes 52 seconds long. And then it also has an edit, which is solely 2 seconds shorter. What's the point? I mean, usually when you call it an edit, it's just that you made the song shorter. Or is it like a different version of the song? Because then you usually call it like a VIP mix or something. Edit seems very strange for a song that's just 2 seconds shorter. But anyway, this is the one we're listening to. It's called Je pense à vous. Of course, you had to pick a song in French by Lynn. It's her most popular song. It's from 2024. Okay, and she's from Nice. Let's hear. Is it a Rickroll? Oh, that would be something. Someone just submitted the Rickroll for the for the stream. Okay, they made the song shorter, 2 seconds shorter. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to it. Maybe we'll make it to the gym on time if you play the edit. Let's try it.
Je ne m'y attendais pas au grand départ. Fermer la porte sans revenir. Je sais, vous ne comprenez pas.
It's very emotional so far.
Envie de toucher à
I'm quite a sucker for this, you know I am.
Je ne s'oublie pas, je le dirai pas. Mais quand j'y pense, danse ma poitrine. Alors pardonnez-moi pour tous ces soirs où j'ai prié qu'on me laisse.
Again, it's very present vocal, definitely carrying this.
Que je regarde quand mon ciel est pas beau.
Nice how the piano breaks up here.
C'est pas nouveau.
Structured very effectively.
Bientôt. Même à des kilomètres, quand le temps tout s'arrête, je pense à vous encore.
I see.
Ça souffle dans ma tête.
You hear her voice breaking. Come on.
Je pense à vous plus fort.
I'm gonna break too, you know.
Malgré les kilomètres et Paris qui fait la fête, moi je pense à vous encore.
Oh no.
Ça tourne dans ma tête quand le temps tout s'arrête. Je pense à vous plus fort.
It's so intimate. Wow.
Comment ça va? Je ne sais pas. Je vis la vie dont
And the verses are so kind of comforting. You're kind of back within it.
Mon cœur lui
Just
voudrait
swaying.
quitter la ville. Je vous mens pas, cette fois c'est la dernière
Incredibly
fois.
mellow. I love how it's still only piano and voice.
Si vous saviez comme j'y crois malgré les peines, les faux pas. À ce rêve immense qui m'anime, c'est la même photo que je regarde quand mon ciel est pas beau. Chez moi ça me manque, c'est pas nouveau.
I love this part where they break out the piano, just kind of emphasize the vocals, transitioning to the choruses, and then the voice just breaks. And here it breaks too, you know.
Ça souffle dans ma tête, souvenir en tempête, et je pense à vous plus fort. malgré les kilomètres. Et Paris qui fait la fête, moi je pense à vous encore.
It's
Ça
challenging my
tourne dans ma
emotions.
tête quand le temps tout s'arrête. Je pense à vous plus fort.
Oh, okay. It's so fragile. Like, that's the main thing. Very vulnerable, incredibly fragile. You feel like everything is breaking within it. I am a softie, yeah. It was 2 hours. No, it was not 2 hours. It was 2 minutes and 52 seconds of just pure tugging at my heartstrings. Yeah, thank you for sending that one in, Kevin. This is going into my playlist as well. I'll plan up a crying session soon enough, and I'll have it on repeat, I'm sure. Beautiful song, really. Particularly due to the vocals in it, I think. Like, the fact that they've also scaled back the instrumental to very much highlight the vocals. Because it's just piano, and the piano is structured throughout the song to really just match the ambition of what they try to do vocally. Yeah, I don't know. I could smell the cigarette smoke as if I were in Paris. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I don't think that's it wouldn't be a positive in my book anyway. But maybe we're different. Okay. I guess like as I said, this will be the final one for tonight then, so I can get out in time. It also means that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs for tomorrow's stream, and I will open up the submissions so you can submit around like 6 to 9 more, I guess. Yeah. Tomorrow's stream will start at 8 p.m. as well, just so you know. Final song for tonight. It doesn't open the link. Okay, let's try that again then. Guess not. Okay, let's open it up in... So it seems kind of like it's better if you just write the song title and the artist name, because otherwise I don't seem to be able to find them. So the song is called Penslar. Or Penslar, I don't know how to pronounce that, by Jonathan, let's see, Jonathan Hall. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, 34 play. Wait. Aha, Jonathan just sent his own song, I think. Yeah, this one is sent by Jonathan Hall as well. So we had this happen yesterday as well, like someone sent in their own song, and it was really, really good. So I was kind of like blown away. And Jonathan felt like, yeah, I want to do that too, which is really cool. Let's actually take a look here. So the song has... Oh, it's... I'm saying Jonathan. This is Jonathan. Because the song titles are all in Swedish. So I'm guessing the song is in Swedish as well, which is interesting. Will this be a regular feature? I never really planned on it being that, but the demand is very high. Like, a lot of people have sent in their suggestions. So I guess we'll do a few to just kind of listen through the songs. And then I can't do this every night, you know, that's impossible. And I can't do it every week or so. But for now, I just want to get through everything that people want me to listen to. And we'll close off tonight with the song from Jonathan, and also by Jonathan Hall, with Penslar, which means paintbrushes. Yes. So let's listen to it. Okay. I'd like reverb from the percussion. Is definitely staying around a long time there. Quite a fun little percussive fill there. Percussion hits really hard. Like, everything sounds... The percussion sounds incredibly like broken in the impact because they're so heavy. It's quite an intriguing stylistic choice, really, to have. Response from this. There's like a little bit of a synth line. Okay, so we got some glitch effects. Why not? This is a brand new section. What happened here, mate? I love how everything's just drowned in reverb here, including the vocal. Like, the vocals are kind of difficult to distinguish, but they fit the soundstage really well here. With the synth work, with the percussion, that's so iconic as well. Of it all, it's taking you on turns, like it's a bit unpredictable really in what it does. I really like that. Very creatively put together. Nice movement in that as well. The vocal kind of follows along with the percussion there. What's going on? That's a fun little switch up. Breaking it up completely. Got a guitar section to finish off the song. I like the panning on this as well, that's really fun. How they're working together. This definitely feels like it's part of an album, and then you kind of got like a continuation after that. Oh, it's actually not. Because the sweep effect here, like at the very end, if we just listen to that. Right. You definitely feel like the next song is gonna begin right there and like it become a continuation of it. Very intriguing outro there. I kind of like that. This song had a lot of things going for it. It was very noteworthy, I would say. It had definitely its own identity about it, which is really, really cool. I think mainly like... I wasn't really sold on the sound design of the percussion. I thought it was very, very strong, particularly early on here. The kind of reverb resonance that you got from these big hits, if we just listen to it again, actually. You hear like how long the sound is still in there. Like you definitely feel like the sidechain, you could just chop it off a bit quicker to just create a more... I would say maybe a more dynamic sound to it, because right now that feels a bit on the distracting side, and particularly as the song progresses, but it's also at the same time just kind of a personal preference thing. If I listen to the song 5 times, maybe I don't even, like maybe I've completely changed my mind on it. I think probably my favorite part of the track has to be, let's actually try and find it. I'll lower the volume a little bit. Yeah, spot on here. Let's see. From here. So, verse just kind of flows on. But it's the breakup that comes after here, leading into this chorus. The glitch effects. Little fills. Very wide. Strings come in there, and I love how like reverb the vocals are as well. I think that definitely highlights this part of the song very, very nicely. Thank you very much for sending it in, Jonathan. All the best to you, and thank you for sharing your own song. I mean, that takes courage in doing. Thank you for sharing it, and thank you for like you put together a very creative one as well at that, I would say, and I did very much enjoy that. And speaking of that, I hope all of you have enjoyed sticking around with me for tonight. It's a little bit past 9:30 now, but that's fine. I still have time to go and get my workout done. I'll just have to be a bit, more efficient in it. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope I will see you. I guess I'm doing the next part tomorrow. Tomorrow might be like the final part for now, though. Alipan just submitted another suggestion, so yeah, you can do that. I'll put the link to sending in song recommendations in this stream, so you can just look in the description. I'll do that in 2 minutes, so you can do that if you want to send in some. But please remember to, like, I think for the next one, let's just do one song per person if you send in new ones. Okay, good. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I think we gotta finish it off with, you know, a classic. This is gonna become like an anthem for my channel, I think. I will leave you with you will recognize this one. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Now where do you think you're going? The party is this way, and trust me, it's to die for. I know we'll be the best of friends, so there's no need to run. The sooner you get dead, the sooner you can join the fun. No need to fear, for I am here. Your mortal form will disappear. Now should we use this rusty knife or acid water gun? There's a million gruesome ways to die. Oh, why resist when the party's just begun? You'll be having so much fun. There's a million gruesome ways to die. Why stay alive? And I'm sure your death will be second to none. Dynamite is quick, but it makes a lot of mess. And flattened by a cow is just embarrassing at best. But baked into a yummy cake or dropped into a pit of snakes, though drowning in a lobster tank might hurt a little less. There's a million gruesome ways to die. How about impaled upon a spike? Oh, why resist when the party's just begun? Maybe something on a bike. There's a million gruesome ways to die. We could bury you alive. We're sure your death will be second to none. We could put you in a cage with the hungry alligator. Drop you in a volcano with an active crater. What about 10,000 volts of electricity? Or try a death by Shakespeare in a tragic comedy? Trampled by an elephant or turned to goat meat stew? Or tried to fight a dragon armed with nothing but a shoe? We could do a mommy